This is the Unfollow effect. 10 bands I just don't listen to anymore. Also, rest in peace to an amazing artist. Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hoping you had a great morning this morning. It is Tuesday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. As I said in my intro, it's going to be the Unfollow effect. Bands I just don't listen to anymore. Not saying I hate them. They're not going to be my worst albums ever in my list. I don't do stuff like that. But these are just bands that I've outgrown. My musical taste has changed. Hopefully, so has everyone else's. I was always stuck in that classic rock era, and I'm just trying to expand and grow. Maybe too late in life to do so, but I feel it's necessary to do so, because sometimes you just want to listen to something new and discover something new, and that's the exciting thing about music. So these are not bands that I hate. Well, maybe a couple. Or just bands that I just don't listen to anymore. I've outgrown them. But before we get started into that one, we just lost another fantastic artist. I just heard about this morning, Mr. Terry Reid. I only have one album by him. This is Rogue Wave. Awesome album. And just passed away. Terrible tragedy. Superlungs, he was known as. He was a writer, singer, songwriter, guitarist. Had a solo career. He also produced 7 different albums. His songs have been recorded by the Hollies and Crosby, Stills and Nash, Jackson Browne, Marianne Faithfull, Cheap Trick, the Raconteurs, Joe Perry, all kinds of people. He's had a big musical career. Started in the 60s, where he was a supporting act for the Rolling Stones, Cream, Jethro, Tull, Fleetwood Mac. He's also turned down offers to join Led Zeppelin and Deep Purple. Amazing artist. Rest in peace, Terry Reid, for sure. I just hope we don't lose. It's not going to be a year, hopefully, that we lose all kinds of amazing artists. We've already lost a lot already in this year, and we're halfway through the year. Actually, a little more than halfway through the year. So, as my musical styles continue to change and my listening styles continue to change, these are 10 artists that I just can't listen to anymore. They just don't do it for me. These are not rankings. I do have listed them from 1 through 10, but I can't remember the last time I listened to any of these albums, unless a couple of the new ones that I just recently got, and it was just a one listen for sure. So right off the bat, this is the only Aerosmith album I have left. I did like their early music. I loved Rocks and Toys in the Attic, but I traded those in about a year ago now, I guess. Their music now is just not doing anything for me. They went from a hard mainstream rock band to more of a pop soundtrack town of band. I'm just not interested in their music. I saw them on this tour, and they were very lackluster as far as their performance. Not interacting with the crowd or whatever. But I've just outgrown Aerosmith, and I'll probably trade this one in. I'd have to get a new cover, though. It's cracked. But yeah, Aerosmith, they're just not doing anything for me anymore. Not that remarkable. Same with these guys. I can't remember the last time I listened to Red Hot Chili Peppers. Their lyrics are nonsensical. They don't make a lot of sense. He doesn't have the greatest voice. Anthony Coitus, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Not much originality in the band. Their music is overexposed, too commercial for me. Someone said all their songs are about California, but I think it's just this this particular album. But yeah, it's just not my style of music anymore. I just don't listen to them anymore. Same with this one. Chester was one of the best vocalists out there in that era. It's a huge loss, but I just stopped listening to the band. Super overplayed, and after a while, all their albums are about sadness and depression, and it just gets you. You can't listen to anymore. It's a genre that I don't listen to much anymore. But again, in the day, I really enjoyed these guys. But again, I'm not got nothing against them. I just don't listen to Linkin Park anymore. Yeah. Everyone has a hate on for this band. I can't say that I hate them as fellow Canadians, but they're doing something wrong, even though they do a lot of things right. Like they sell out every concert. I don't understand about Nickelback. Maybe because their music is too similar than other rock bands. They don't make them distinct. Chad Kroeger's voice is good, but it's all the songs sound the same. They're predictable. They're repetitive. It's got that same formula with every album. Yes, they had some huge commercial success, but I think they've taken that over integrity. And I have to join the majority of people that hate this band, even though, again, they sell out all kinds of concerts. They have a huge following. I hate to talk bad about this band. I just don't listen to them. I just don't listen to Nickelback. Motley Crue. First off, I just don't like them as people. I think Mick Mars he got the crap into the stick. He's an excellent player, kind of a weird guy on his own. I've got to listen to some of his solo stuff, maybe. He seemed normal compared to the other three. Nicky Sixx is not the greatest bass player. At times, Mick Mars playing was kind of sloppy. Vince Neil is just, I can't stand the guy. Tommy Lee's a decent drummer, and he tries to keep the band in tow, but it's just not working for them. And there's some cool stuff on this album, but again, I don't listen to these guys anymore. Motley Crue, don't listen to them anymore. This is a sellout band to me. U2, I cannot stand this album. I loved them up until about Rattle and Hum. Then they changed directions, and that just changed it for me. Bono became very pretentious and kind of a messiah complex. Their music is way overblown, self-indulgent, even though they have a large fan base for sure. But I don't think they're as original as they used to be either. To me, this is a crappy release of original songs. This is songs that they've redone, and I've listened to it once, and I haven't touched it since. But U2 is definitely a band that I don't listen to anymore. Just can't stand them. Pearl Jam. In the day, I had, and I still have, quite a few of their albums. But they became bigger than they should have been, maybe. And they kind of outgrew their grunge sound. I haven't listened to any later stuff. I only have their first 3 or 4 albums. I had their first album, their debut album, 10. And I haven't had it since. I don't even know where it is if I have it. But I did enjoy that album. It was original. It was unique. It was something different. But I think they got too big for what they meant to be started out. Let me say that again. I think they just got too big from where they started out to be in Pearl Jam. I kind of grew tired of Eddie's vocal style as well. And sometimes their songs, again, are depressing. Musically, they were great. I loved their sound, but I outgrew them. For sure. I'm sorry, Larry. Larry Graves, Canadian Stud Muffin. He gave me these two Beach Boy albums. And the only other one I have is Pet Sounds, which I didn't bring with me, but it's there. I just can't listen to the Beach Boys. I just can't listen to them. Their old stuff was fun. But unlike the Beatles, their music stayed the same. Even in the sounds of these two albums, the music is still that surfy, poppy sound. I mean, Pet Sounds is an exception. Has such high respect. But there's still a formula within that album that is a Beach Boys sound. Their images of Fun in the Sun, boomer pop, doesn't help either. It's not my thing, and I'm not putting down anyone that listened to them, especially you, Larry. But I think that's enough. I've listened to these once. Thank you, Larry, for giving these to me. But I had to give them a listen because they were gifts. But I just can't do the Beach Boys anymore. Same with this band. This might be a surprise for you. Oh, sorry, not this one. This one. I've got them in the wrong order. So kind of like Nickelback. Coldplay is kind of the same type of thing. Hugely successful. Their music is safe. It's predictable. Not much originality in the songs. The music's not offensive, but it doesn't have much edge to it. It's kind of dull, not very interesting. But it's crazy how popular this band is. They're kind of the Nickelback of alternative music. They started out alternative, but then they went that pop direction. But their concerts are huge. I mean, there's some cool stuff. Yellow was a cool track, but again, overplayed. But I can't remember when I listened to the last time I listened to this album. It just doesn't do anything for me. And finally, this one may be a surprise, as I started to say in my other video, but I think I've outgrown these guys. It's Nickelback. Nickelback. Oh, I just keep on saying Nickelback. I'm stuck with Nickelback. It's Metallica. I've only brought out one of them. I've got, 10 of their albums. Hugely successful band. Massively commercially successful. One of the greatest, most successful rock bands in the entire world. And I've got nothing bad to say about them. I think they are fantastic. I think they're one of the best ever. I just don't get anything out of listening to them anymore. Because my musical style has changed. I think I've gone through that cycle where I've listened to heavy metal. And even though it's still there and I still need to listen to it every once in a while, Metallica has been part of that listening style. But I think I'm just moving on from this band. I can't say I'm not going to listen to these guys anymore, because I probably will. Their new album was decent, but I just find the band beyond what I want to listen to now. And again, nothing against this band whatsoever. They're fantastic. So unlike the other bands that I mentioned before, I still highly regard these guys, but I think I've just moved past them. And I'm going where I want to go. So that's it, guys. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. Again, rest in peace, Mr. Terry Reid. If you don't know Terry's music, check it out for sure. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk again soon. Bye now.